Peggy 16.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. My name is Brad, and I'm the community manager for Blasphemous. And we are going to be playing the game. Happy launch day. The game is out now on Steam, and it will be live on PS4 at 4 p.m. It should be out on Switch and Xbox as well. And it doesn't look like we're getting any desktop audio. So let me see if I can just fix that real quick. If we go to properties and then select the headset. Boom. Go back into Blasphemous. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We are at the start of the game right now, very start of the game. And yeah, we're going to be checking it out. So, obviously Blasphemous is an action platformer. It is also a Metroidvania, so there's going to be a lot of exploring, a lot of open plan levels, and you'll be gaining abilities to access new levels and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's also got pixel perfect combat, so it is quite challenging. It can get quite challenging, but we're going to run through just the first couple hours of the game, and we should be good. So we might need to turn it down a little bit because it is a bit loud for me, but yeah, that's good. Cool. And we are going to just sort some stuff out here real quick. Cool. Alright, let me just turn the audio down a slight bit in-game. That's just for me, personally. Cool. There we go. So, yeah, we're going to continue on here, get into the first couple of areas of the game, and really show off the game. It is available now on Steam and Switch. Xbox One as well, I believe, so we should be good to go. Alright. So we have the first boss of the game here. Of course, just an introductory boss here. Oh. There we go. So that's just obviously an introduction to the combat and all that good stuff. To teaches you how to do the basic hits and stuff like that. Does it have Xbox 360 controller support? Yes, it does. I'm playing with an Xbox One controller right now, but it does have 360 controller support. We should be good getting into this cutscene. Cool. Alright, so we got a heal here. So as you can see, we have the health vials in the top left corner. Everything, all the HUDs in the top left corner. So you have your health bar, your fervor, which is kind of your mana source of the game, and your health vials. All of this can be increased in the game. So anything, you'll find upgrades and places to upgrade these stats throughout the game. Your sword, the Mea Culpa, can also be upgraded. So hopefully we can show a bit of that off soon. Here.
I am Deo Gracias.
There's Deo Gracias.
Witness to and narrator.
You'll encounter him a couple times throughout the game as well. So he kind of is your guide, I guess.
As yours is silence.
Okay, just make 6 bigger. We should be good there.
The cradle of affliction is what you see.
Cool.
This can be
So yeah,
in the
if you back the game on Kickstarter, the keys are available now in your backer kit, so you can log in and get them now. On Steam, I'm using a PS4 controller. Does it have PS4 button prompts? I'm not too sure. I have not tested it myself on that, but potentially, hopefully it does. Maybe not. You can remap the controls though, if the trigger isn't your preferred dodging button. If you want one of the face buttons to be dodged, you can do that. So there is a bit of customization to the controls.
One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of
So he's telling us kind of the areas we need to go.
Another in the depths of
which will be the first 3 bosses of the game.
Where the sleeper lies. And the last one at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral. In the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth.
There we go.
Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword.
Thank you, Deo Gracias.
When the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed.
Perfect.
Having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the rock. That will mean
thank you, Deo Gracias, for these explanations.
This miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
Cool. So we've acquired the thorn, and obviously it gives us a brief introductory to this to the inventory system. So this is our small gift from Deo Gracias, nailed into the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword. So it's just like a key quest item. And here's obviously our save points. They'll restore your health, but also respawn any enemies in the area. So it's really, you gotta be prepared for that. Can you use a regular keyboard to play it? You can. I would recommend a controller. The game is quite difficult. I haven't used keyboard and mouse to play Blasphemous, but yeah, if you're up to the challenge, then definitely. So I'm going to show you the parry system here. Obviously, right bumper parries. You got to be precise with this parry, but as you can see, it gives you the retribution attack if you do. So high risk, high reward. You risk the chance of getting hit pretty badly, but you can use you can stagger an enemy once you parry to counterattack them with your retribution attack. So hopefully, there we go. So we're gonna go through these. That retribution attack actually caused an execution. Executions are in the game for pretty much all enemy types. There's a bunch of them for you to find. Each of them requires different methods to perform. So it could be a certain move set, or it could be a certain attack that really causes an execution. So we're gonna pick up an item here, and this is our first prayer of the game. So prayers are your spells. They use fervor to cast, but they're also quite powerful. You can get a bunch of different ones to really mix up your playstyle and help you in different ways. So there's buffs, there's spells, all that cool stuff. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna show it off here. So that's the prayer. It's a nice little magic attack that bursts out either side. That'll come helpful in future boss fights, I think. So we're gonna get rid of these guys. I don't think we have access to this item right here yet, but obviously it is a Metroidvania, so you will start to backtrack a bit and uncover new secrets in areas, which is super cool. There we go. There's another execution. Awesome. So just progressing through the starting sections of the game. Here's one of the collectibles in the game. It'll explain what they are now as well. The Children of Moonlight, obviously you find them all over Cvstodia, and you can release them with any technique. So if you find one, you could reach it, break it, you'll collect them. And let's get down here. Cool. Ooh. There we go. We got hit finally. Are you blocking or parrying? So yeah, it's a parry. You can't block. You can dodge, but you can't block. So it is a parry. There is ways to increase the parry later on, the duration of it, but right now it's quite quick. So you need to be kind of watching out, preparing.
There is no answer to our plea.
And there we go.
The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those.
So this miracle that they're explaining is kind of a curse that was put upon the land, and it's really just turned everyone into like grotesque, horrible creatures. So we're gonna enter into Albero. Albero is one of the you'll be seeing this place a lot. There's a bunch of NPCs here you can talk to.
Sorrowful be the heart. Few remain here who can still employ.
And they basically give you items, they can give you quests and all that stuff. Does this have a map? Yes, I will show you the map now. Basically, every time you go into an area, you reveal some of the map.
Time outside these walls passes by, but if your penance happens to carry you under said sky, the will in the miracle.
Cool, thank you. So here's the map. We only went in a straight line so far. This will get a lot bigger and extend all around. So as I progress today, you'll see it kind of grow and see each shortcut and stuff we unlock. So we're gonna go through here. Again, the other side of Albero, more people to talk to. And obviously we can go up here. There's another one of the collectibles. So we're going to the wasteland of the buried churches. I did not parry. I parried way too early there. Again. Really getting used to it. There we go. So let's heal up. So obviously we have these enemies here as well. Boom. There we go. Cool. So we're gonna go through here. Managed to get rid of those enemies there. Ooh. Okay, so we got more enemy types, as you see. These ones here, they can't be directly parried. So your parry in this case kind of serves as a block. Are there any online features? No. Blasphemous is a single-player game, so it'll be a full single-player experience for you to enjoy. So let's try and get an execution on this guy. Unfortunately, we didn't. So as you can see, the map is going to be extending and really going about its ways. There we go. I wonder if we can get up to this item. There we go. Managed to get up there. Parried too early for you as well. Ooh. We're getting close. There we go. Here's another execution. Super nice. Oh, straight up again. Straight up died. Just fell. Wasn't paying attention. Xbox One version planned? Yeah, it will be available on Xbox One today. I think it should be there now. So you should be able to get it. Alright, so we have a couple of places here. This, of course, this is a Mea Culpa statue. This will help you upgrade your Mea Culpa, your sword. And it'll, yeah, you find these statues all over the game. Each time you do, you unlock a new level to upgrade it and to really change your playstyle of the weapon, make it stronger. Have you lowered the volume of the music? Just a little bit. Trying to balance the stream out. Hopefully everything sounds okay. If the music needs to be a bit higher, I can turn it up. But yeah. So obviously we get this great cutscene of the Mea Culpa getting a bit of an upgrade. There we go. Virtue of the Mea Culpa has ascended. So of course we have the shrines here. And we can actually unlock one of these abilities. Are there different weapons? No, but the Mea Culpa has many different abilities that you can unlock. So as you see here, we have a 4th combo attack you can unlock, a Sinful Wrath, which is a strong upward slash. We have the Weight of Sin, which I'll unlock now to show you, and then the Sacred Thrust as well, which is a kind of a dash attack. I've used it as a dash attack a lot. It's basically you hold the attack button while dodging, and you do a forward lunge, which is super helpful. So let me get the Weight of Sin, just to show you an upgrade. And if we have time, I can unlock the thrust attack as well. So we have this attack now. It's a downwards attack. Can be quite useful for attacking from above, of course. So we're going to continue. As you've seen, we did die over here, so we can go and grab our Guilt Essence. What happens when you die is you lose all your fervor, so your mana. It's completely depleted, and your fervor bar also gets locked off a little bit. So the more you die, the less mana you can use, until you pick up your fervor again and really just yeah, really just learn to not not die. So we're gonna get back our fervor, get through these guys again. Did not parry in time for that one. There we go. So there's also a section down there we can try and get to. But right now, it's just about getting to our fervor. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Close. As a big Hollow Knight fan, I think I'd love this one too. I absolutely love Hollow Knight. I'm a huge fan, and I had a blast with Blasphemous. So you're definitely looking in the right place. So we will go down there eventually. I will go and get my guilt fragment back. Actually, I can show you the. Of course, he had a big shield, so it didn't really have an effect on him. But maybe for... Yeah, let's try and get this one. So we go here. There we go. And as you can see, there's our guilt fragment right there. Pick it up, we recover a bit of health, and we get our fervor back. So we're actually going to get this Child of Moonlight here without falling this time. There we go. And we are on our way. So obviously over here we have multiple branching paths on where you can go. Really just explore at your own pace. And of course you will uncover areas that you can't access at that time. You'll have to find a certain item to get back to it, which is, I think, personally a big fun part of Metroidvanias for me. So we're getting attacked by two guys here. I'm going to jump over him. Get rid of you. And there we go. Give a bit of a heal. Don't want to be too stuck here. There we go. You can also unlock that shortcut. There is a big guy here. Parry you. There we go. Getting close. There we go. Is the whole map connected in the map page? Yes! So as you can see, what we've discovered so far, all connected. It will expand up and down from this, so it's not just a straight line. In case you are worried about that. These spikes at the bottom, they will insta-kill you if you step on them, so that's why we want to avoid them at all cost. So, we're at the Bridge of the Three Calvaries. Now, we can't pass here yet. As Deogracia said, we need to get the 3 bosses out of the way. I'll just show you what it looks like, though. It is a very, very big door. There he is. Letting us know that
Here lies on it, for the art of these images to be his sculpted holiness.
high release, yeah, passing under its arch.
Find the holy visages.
So we need to find the 3 holy visages. They will be up or down, depending on where we're going. So we're gonna go and try find one. Hopefully we'll fight a boss. See what we can fight. So, as you saw there, we did rest at a Preadu, which is the save points. So all these enemies that we just killed have been respawned. Let's get this guy out of the picture. Oh, there we go, execution. Oh. Is everything voiced? The NPCs are voiced, yes. So you can really enjoy the full experience. So we can go up or down from here is the choice. We're gonna go down. Make our way down. See where it gets us. So some of you actually may know this area. This was probably the area we featured in the demo, and a lot of you have probably become familiar with it. Did you guys announce the winner of the giveaway? Not yet, no. But the giveaway has closed, so
Sister of mine,
if you haven't entered, then it's unfortunately too late. But for people who have entered, keep an eye on your emails, because you may receive one pretty soon.
Someone who seeks... No, no. Do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
So we'll encounter this character quite a bit as well. Seems super polished. I agree. I love the feel of it. I love how it looks. All this stuff. So right here's one of the guilt statues. So obviously it won't do anything right now, but if for some reason you can't get back to your guilt fragment, so when you die and you're tired of it, you're like, that area is too hard, I don't want to go get my stuff back, you can come to a guilt statue and you can rid yourself of guilt. So the fervor bar, the lock on it will unlock for a small price. Where can I find the demo? The demo was only available for a certain amount of time last week, so it's no longer available to download. But yeah, so we'll see. But for now, the game is out. The full game's out right now, so it is possible to purchase it. So we're going to go around. As you saw back here, there is a little shortcut that we can unlock down there to get back up. And you'll probably see that. We have a new enemy type here. We're going to try and not get destroyed by them. We also have some environmental hazards that we don't want to use. There we go. Completely got rid of him. There we go. There we go. Does it feature controller rumble for extra weight and feedback? Yes, it does. So when you get parried by a strong enemy, you will feel it. When you parry a strong enemy, you will feel it when it knocks you back. Also, moves like the downwards thrust you can feel it in the controller and all that good stuff. As I mentioned, there's the shortcut we unlocked. Is it available now? It is available now on Steam and Nintendo Switch, Xbox One. I believe PlayStation 4 will be later today, but by the end of the day it will be available on all consoles and Steam as well. We are getting pretty hurt here, so let me just heal up. Another new enemy type here. So these spectral magic attacks they can't be parried, so we just have to get rid of them. How can I get my key to download the game? If you're a Kickstarter backer, you can go to your backer kit and it should be available there. We're gonna need to heal up again here. These ghosts are not being kind to us. So we're gonna drop down here. Be careful of that. Now we have a chest here. Let's open that up. So we got a new prayer. Basically, this prayer increases our attack speed for a certain amount of time. So I'm going to use it because it just spawned a bunch of enemies on me. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to activate it. I'm going to get rid of these ghosts pretty quickly. There we go. And it's still attacking super fast before it goes back to the normal speed. So we are going to, again, try and get through this area without dying. I don't have any more heals. And there is an enemy type here that's quite tedious to kill. So we can't parry this guy. So I'm going to have to play my cards right. There we go. And obviously, as you get stronger, you will kill them in shorter amount of time. But at the start of the game, they are quite challenging. Not. There we go. We got another execution. Pretty gruesome. Any New Game Plus options? Not at launch, but potentially in the future, yes. So is this one of the devs? I am the community manager on Blasphemous. My name's Brad. So I'll be kind of answering all your questions on social medias and just looking at everything, making sure everyone's in check, everyone's okay. So we have enough to actually unlock the lunge, which we have another shortcut here. So we're going to go up here. Going to go to the this room here. And there is a shrine here. Perfect. So we need to find a upgrade statue to unlock the new abilities. What is the price on PS4? PS4 price is $24.99 US dollars, €24.99 euros, or 19.99 pounds. So we're gonna go in here. What we have here is there are different shops of the game. So obviously they have different items you can buy. So this one has gives you some protection against toxin. So there are more environmental hazards in the game. There is a key here that we can buy. We'll probably buy it. It's good. It's for one of the areas we saw earlier. Oh, I have a good question. At the start of the game, when you get to the bridge with the character and the lantern, it's like, "Dear sister, forgive me," etc. Under it, where there's a spike pit, but on the other side, what do you need? Item unlocked that makes blood platform. Yeah. So there is relics in the game that let you access areas later on. They are a bit tricky to get, but it's definitely possible to get them pretty early. Maybe if we have a time today, I might be able to unlock one, but depending, I'm not too sure. Are we going to get a physical release? There is no plans for a physical release right now, but who knows? So we are down here. Of course, got absolutely murdered by these spikes. So let's try and avoid these. You can slide under some projectiles. I'm not sure about these fireballs. Let me try it. Let's heal first, just in case. Yeah, you can't slide under those fireballs. Let's try parry this guy. Again, another priest here. We don't want to kind of just get rid of him like this. And then we'll land on the other two. There we go. Thought I parried in time there, but apparently I didn't. So let's heal up again. Ooh. Are executions random? Yes. Depending on what you do, can trigger an execution as well. So depending on what attack you use. But for the most part, they are random on when you get them. try and get rid of this guy here. Cool. Nice. So we're making our way down, making some progress. And here, so here we actually have... We're getting ready for the first proper boss of the game. You have these NPCs that can help you in the fights if you want. So she's saying I've been granted a gift which I can assist you. Cool. So I'm gonna say no. But yeah, NPCs can help you in certain boss fights. At what frame rate does the game run? 1080p 60 frames on consoles. On the Switch it runs 720 60 on in handheld mode, and 1080 60 on docked. So super smooth, super nice looking. Now I'm gonna try and get this boss first time, but I may die. These bosses can get tricky. So we're gonna go into this boss fight. What is the blue bar below the HP bar? So that is your fervor. It is kind of your magic source, your mana source for the game. As you will see in this fight, I will be using it to increase my attack speed, because that is the prayer that I have on right now. So if I go over to my prayers, increases speed of its attacks for some time. So there we go. Are there any upgrades that you must have? I really like the lunge. I don't have it yet, but I really think that's a good one to get. In terms of relics, there are a few that you kind of need to access different areas. So we're gonna go and say hello to this boss. There you are. He's sleeping, but we'll wake him up. And straight away, I'll activate my attack speed. So we're gonna jump over his thorns. There we go. We're gonna heal up here real quick. We're also gonna reactivate our prayer. Again, heal up. Reactivate the prayer. And then, hopefully, there we go. Just a sliver of health left, but we managed to do it first time. I seem to have problems performing the down smash ability. I bought the ability at a shrine. What am I doing wrong? So it is quite. It took a while for me to get used to it as well. What I do is I jump and then hold the attack key and down at the same time. So because I thought it was just jump and then press it at the same time, but holding it actually performs it quite a lot better. So if I jump and then hold, you can do it constantly, which is super nice. Do you know if the team's going to release more skins for your character, like later on DLC, or just an update? I haven't heard anything about new skins coming, but I'm sure it is something on the radar. The skins they have in the game so far are pretty cool in my opinion. Is there any ranged weapon without using mana? No. But the ranged attack you do get doesn't use too much mana. It's quite minuscule, especially in the later game when you have quite a bit more fervor. If an NPC perishes in the boss fight, will they return as you do? From what I've seen, because I haven't really used the NPCs in the boss fights, but from what I've seen, they can't die in the boss fights. They're just there to assist you. When does the PS4 version come out in US? That would be 4 p.m. BST, so depending on your time zone, it will be 11 a.m. or 8 a.m. Depending on which time zone. So I think it's 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. EST, and then 4 p.m. BST. So we're going to go into here. We'll encounter this here and say hello. We've been transported. And I love the visuals in this place. Super, super nice. So we're just going to go over and talk to our amazing friend, Mr. Head.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humbled yourself before my most holy body.
Levels aren't procedurally generated? No. So each level is, they're all the same. They'll be, it's being completely created. So all areas are as they are. But you'll need abilities to, you'll need certain relics and stuff to access newer areas. But it's all non-procedure generated. It's all just made.
Make the gold in my visage, heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Thank you so much. So we got the Holy Wound of Attrition. That is the first of the 3 bosses we needed. Is the background of the game Latin? Because I've seen a couple of things that made me think so. It is Spanish. It's based off Sevilla. So it's super, super nice. So as you can see, we just went through Mercy Dreams. Still have a bunch of, we can still go to other areas of it, which I will check out. But that is the first boss done. And let's see if we can maybe get boss 2 done as well. So of course we have our friend, Dea Gracia.
You have met the visage of attrition.
Thank you.
You have yet to prostrate before 2 last holy visages.
Amazing. So we have this. Is there alternate endings in the game? There are 2 endings. That is all I'm saying. I will have that. You will find that out yourself on what to do here. So we're going to get out of here. We're in the sewer section now. Desecrated cistern. So here, this is a health shrine, a health upgrade. So every time you find one of these, they will increase your health, which is super, super nice. So of course, maximum health is increased, super nice. You can also find health vials, empty health vials, that you can fill up at certain places in the game, which I'll try and show off today if I can find one. But again, all these places are you can find all kinds of things here. I'm just going to get out of that. Other health pool got a bit bigger. I'm going to see what's over here. There might be an item or something. Let's avoid him. This is a bell ringer here. Let's get rid of him. How do you know when you performed a riposte? I usually do a normal parry even though I press square and the attack lands while blowing. So the counter attack, it's a lot more forceful. It's a retribution attack, so it will be one from straight down. It just guarantees. It just does a bit more damage. How much replayability does the game have? Because when it first announced, a lot of people thought it was randomly generated, which adds more replayability. because it's not how short or long the game is and what benefits from replaying. So there's a lot to collect in the game, even after beating the main story. There are other side quests and side stories that you will uncover and encounter. I'm not going to go into too much detail on them, but there are quite a few that you can have after the game, after you beat the main story. Let's get rid of them. Jump over this guy. Get rid of him. Anyone know how to drop down? Jump down plus jump key doesn't work. That's usually how you do it. If it is a bug, because I know we had something similar to that to the demo. If you check if VSync is on, if you turn VSync on and see if it works, it might be a fix. But I think we're working on a fix for that. So we're going to unlock that. And there we go, back into Mercy Dreams. We made a full circle around, which is actually really cool. So as you can see, the map starts to link together. So we're going to go back. I'm going to heal up a bit because never be too healthy. Going to go back this way and see what's on the other side. Cool. So yeah, it would be nice to have another health file. 2 is super risky. So we can check all these little areas here. Here's another environmental hazard that we haven't encountered before, but is the poison mist. There are ways to negate this later on in the game. Oof. Come on. Here we go. Let's avoid him. Game progress is saved each time you hit those altars. Yes! It also respawns enemies though, so you have to be careful. But yes, game is saved every time you reach a prayer do. And as we see here, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Yeah, so we can go up or down. Let's check what's down here. We have a little secret area here. Unfortunately, I can't access that yet. So I will need an item to get that item. Perfect. So we don't have one yet, but this is where you can actually upgrade your blood vials, your health containers. So my friend wants to know how big the map is, like the whole screen used in the map itself, or is there multiple maps later on? So it's just one map. So this is the map here. It will extend as we uncover areas, but it gives you a rough idea of how big the game is. It does increase quite a lot, so it's always good to do that. But yeah, all the areas will be connected in some shape or form. We're gonna try and get up here. So as you can see here, we can't access this area because we don't have one of the relics that we need. But we can always go left and see. So we're gonna try and avoid these weird toxic creatures. Okay, cool. So like I mentioned, it's really your choice on where to go. Someone else could have went this way. It's just the nature of Metroidvanias, I think. Exploration. Oh, we're in a bad spot there. Let's do this. Oh, there's an execution. There we go. So I'm gonna go down first. And make our way down here. Again, you can go down even further. Gonna check what's in here. So there is quite a bit of misted area here. I'm gonna make my way slowly and avoiding the mist over here. Did get hit by the poison there. So we managed to unlock a gate, which is this one. So we got a blank grieving veil. It's just a key item, a bit of lore, and a quest item, of course. So because you said the game isn't over when done main story, I can still get every item, so 100% the game with collection. Yeah, so you can 100% the game collecting items, all that good stuff. I think my playthrough, I didn't completely 100% it. I got like 89% or something close. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Cool. Alright, so obviously we've come to a standstill here. Can't go left, can't go right, so that part of exploration is for another time. But it's kind of good for the better, because I am running out of health and I need to go back before I die to these toxic bubbles. Alright, come on. Let's make it up. Also have enough Tears of Atonement. Tears of Atonement is your currency in the game. So I will go and spend some of that now. Unlock the next ability. Let's see if we can find one. We haven't checked in here yet. There we go. There's a little access point. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So there's two sections here. There we go. Mountain of the Endless Dusk. Let's see if we can make it over here without dying. Fortunately, didn't jump over that. Are there any fast travel options in place? Yes, there are. You will find portals throughout the game to find them. As you see there, I didn't get the save spot there, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back to get my stuff, which is fine because we have a rough idea of where I'm going now. So let's go back up there. And on the way, also just check out some of the other areas around the place, because we do need to find another upgrade statue. Just to get a bit more skill. Some attacks unlocked. Are there any other progress save mechanics beside the altars? I believe... I don't believe so, no. I think it just responds you at... Yeah, it will always respond to you at those altars. I got insta-killed by him because he must have blown up in my face, but that's okay. So, the good thing is you lose a fragment each time, but it doesn't remove the first one. So you can die a bunch of times and go and collect your fragments. It's super nice. So let me go get this one again. Do one of these. Yeah, it is over here. Magic. How difficult is the game? Is there an easy mode? The game is quite challenging. There is no easy mode at this point. But yeah, there's no difficulty options at the moment. And yeah, it is a challenge. It is a challenge. There are you'll probably see some of the boss fights. Hopefully I'll manage to reach another boss fight before we end today as well. But yeah, so we haven't went to this section yet. I'm just gonna see what's over here. Let's get rid of all of them. Just dodge over them. And obviously, see what's in this chest. See what they were hiding. Managed to get an empty bile vessel, so we can go back to this section and I can show you what it's like to upgrade your bile vessels, which is super useful. Little pillar hiding the enemies. Not very nice. There we go. We're gonna jump over those nasty creatures. We're gonna go down to this bile vessel, which is just over here. Any mimic chests? There are no mimic chests in the game. Let's see if I can go here. So this toxic will actually start doing quite a considerable amount of damage to us if we stay in it too long. So I'm going to try and avoid that at all costs. We need to heal up here. It's getting dangerous. There we go. Managed to get you. So the bile vessel is down here. We can go and upgrade it real quick. Make sure not to get hit by these toxic drips. There we go. So we can go here. We can spend a little bit of money for another bile vessel. And that increases them to 3. So we have an extra bit of recovery health in those sticky situations with the bosses. And even just out in the world. Need a good bit of survivability to really get through. Huh? So we're going to make our way back over to this section. I didn't check what's over this way. So let's give it a quick browse before we continue. Did you put the title of the game in the top middle, or is that in the game? No, that is us. We put that there just to make it look a little bit better on stream. But yeah, no, that won't be in the game. Don't worry. Parry this guy. Make our way over. Here we go. See if I can get this guy, this little guy here. I don't think so. We don't have the ability to get up there just yet. So we won't be going there. I really hope there is a jump upgrade, because I found the jumping the part I had the most problem with. I'm good with parrying and dodging. In terms of jumping upgrades, For the base jump, I don't think there is any. But it's not. It all comes with time. You will improve at it. I found the jumping quite tricky at the start, but managed to get a bit better with it. Came here now, Grats. I have to ask, is 21.9 resolution bug fixed? It should be. I'm pretty sure we pushed some updates for that out. So we have our death there. There's another section there we can't go, so we're just gonna continue forward. Okay, I don't know if this is a dumb question or not, but I'm curious, will there be a director's cut edition or something? I'd love to know what things were cut from the game and what things are added, type of thing. There won't be any special cut of the game, but yeah, I'm not sure if the devs might want to share some stuff they cut out of the game or into the game, stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Will there be Russian language in the Switch version of the game? If yes, when? For the Switch version, there isn't any Russian language support. There aren't any plans to bring any at the moment, but who knows, in the near future we could potentially do something like that. So, as you can see here, I just went a little bit of a different direction here, but that's because I completely forgot about this shortcut. There is a shortcut back to Albero right here, which is super nice. This is also a collectible room. You'll see what collectibles I've picked up, and there's a bunch of them to pick up there. So we're back in Albero here, actually. A nice little shortcut, which is good because I can rest here. And I can also upgrade the Mea Culpa. So I can unlock the Sacred Thrust, which is personally, I think, my favorite attack in the game. I can either do that, or I can do the Last Words, which is the 4th combo attack. So I think I'm going to do Sacred Thrust, just because it's a bit easier to show off. And also, it's super nice to just get around and just traverse with, because now I can just rush into enemies. These abilities that you unlock can be upgraded in themselves as well, so it's nice enough like that. So we're gonna save here. It's gonna respawn all the enemies, of course. What time is it where you are now? Also, congratulations. Thank you. I hope you're picking up the game. I hope you will enjoy it if you do. It's around 1:15. Is that right? Can you change that massive cone on your head? No, that is not an option. The main character stays and looks the same for the game, but you can unlock different skins which change the colors, color palette swaps, stuff like that. So we're gonna drop down here, go back to our death, and pick up our remaining fervor. I've recovered fervor just by killing enemies, but it will be also really good to unlock the. There we go. To unlock the guilt fragment there, so we're gonna get rid of this guy. These guys are kind of tricky. I don't like them at all. But we're going to. You can dodge under their projectiles, which is a good thing to know. That one just didn't hit. I'm gonna go down here and see this item. And this is another collectible. Is the game already available to buy on PS4? It will be available in a couple of hours, 3 hours, 4 p.m. BST. It will be available on PS4. So obviously we have a chasm here that we do not want to fall into, so let me avoid that. There we go. And also these spikes. Do not want to get rid of them. How do you access different color skins? Because I haven't done that yet. The skins, if you do have any, you can access them in the options menu. In the extras. So that would be super nice. Now it's also introducing wall climbing mechanics. There are certain surfaces that you can cling onto and wall climb. You'll see these a lot in traversing the areas. So we're gonna drop down here and get rid of this guy. Okay, and there's a surprise attack. Managed to get rid of him pretty quickly, but he came out of nowhere. So we're gonna go over here, get rid of these guys. Really just make our way, progress over. There we go. Is there a bestiary with creatures in the game, including boss and lore text? There isn't a bestiary at the moment. You will see. Yeah, nothing right now. The enemies are quite varied, though. As you see, there's someone throwing some projectiles at me. Projectiles can be hit back. Except for the spectral attacks, as you saw earlier. We have it. I completely forgot about this fight. Whoops. I should have healed. Let's heal up. Let's heal up. Come on. So as that's a little small boss fight there. It was a kind of a mini boss. It wasn't an official one, but we did get our first rosary bead. What rosary beads do is they give you different passives that you can equip. So this one, it actually offers protection against lightning attacks, which is super nice. So we're going to do that. We're going to equip that. Managed to do it just on time. No available offerings to give to that tree right now. That is part of a quest line that you will uncover. But we'll make our way to this guy.
O penitent one, we traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name. My name is Redento.
Hello, Redento.
Barefoot pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflect. Prithee, taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage. For we at each moment lean forth, so as not to divert our eyes from the path. We are before Hondo, a great buried bell, erected upside down so that its ringing would make the earth tremble and reach distant. Now Hondo resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in echoes through its broad spiraling circles.
Press lore for a sec when you unlock an item so that we can pause and read it pretty, please. Okay, absolutely. I'll do that. We can read it together. So we need to help Redento get across this chasm. We are in Hondo now. Hondo is the one of the areas in the game with these quite annoying bells that you'll find. So we're gonna hit this back. There's another collectible. Is there any Metroidvania elements, or if you're good enough, can you access the entire map from the start? Yeah, it's Metroidvania, so you can't access everything from the start. you will need certain relics, certain items to access areas. This little lady here is causing all these bells to chime. So we're gonna just get rid of her real quick. There we go. Make our way up. What country is the dev studio from? The Game Kitchen are from Spain. And they are based in Sevilla. Alright, so we activated the switch so we can actually go over this way. Anyone knows when it comes out for PS4? So it comes out at 4 p.m. BST for PS4, which is a couple hours from now. If you're in America, that is 11 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Obviously, you saw there that the enemies hit me off the pillar. We don't have the Hondo altar yet. The prayer do hit that back. There we go. So let's hopefully manage to get it and make our way through. No, it's available on Switch, but it's on the DS as well. It is not available on DS. It is available for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Let's get rid of this guy. Come over here. I don't want to get hit by that little ability there. Got an execution right there. Super quick. So we'll get rid of these two. Make our way back up. People seem to be having problems getting backer things like Golden Burden skin. Is that automatically in the skin choices or unlockables? So it should be available in the extras menu, in the skin selection. If not, we may need to look into that. Is it on PS Vita? It is not available on PS Vita, unfortunately, no. And as you see there, do not touch those spikes because they will insta-kill you. Wait, this game comes out today? Yes, it is available now on Steam, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PS4 later today. Oh, I'm not gonna... Oh, just about managed to get there. Hey, love the game. Are you part of the design team? Can you speak more about... oh my god. Can you speak more about details and mechanical ideas behind defensive abilities? I am not the one to ask about that. I am the key community manager on Blasphemous, but in terms of design aspects, I don't really have too many answers to that. The good thing is we are hosting an AMA tonight at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. BST, that is 1 p.m. Eastern, and 11 a.m. Pacific. That is where you can ask your questions to the devs and really ask them anything, like you said, about the defensive abilities or any of that good stuff. So feel free to tune into that. That will be held on the Nintendo Switch Reddit, r/Nintendo Switch. So that would be a really good chance to answer any technical questions or design choice questions. So we're going to proceed through Hondo now. Going to try and get rid of these little guys here. There we go, made it over. So this will actually unlock a shortcut for us, just to get back down. Nice. So we are in the second part of Hondo. Of course, we have this bell here in the middle. There are two others that we need to access, I believe. So let's get rid of this person here. There we go. And also you. Perfect. Alright. There we go. We're gonna go down here. This is one of my least favorite sections of the game. There's about 5 of these people here that just really get on your... They don't want you to traverse down. That's what I'm gonna say. They just don't want you to. But we managed to do it. There we go. We got another collectible. Watch your step. That is the question. That is the tip of the day. Watch your step. Oh boy. So I did unlock the shortcut here. The lady is still angry, so she is activating the bells. We can get rid of her right here. So we have this shortcut. Let's get rid of that. And yeah, so we will make our way down here. Wow, people really don't want me to be here. Okay. Let's try that again. That was not a good sight. So let's make our way back over. So as you can see, the game does get a bit trickier in these later sections. This is we're still pretty early in the game though. So let's make our way down. Trial and error. That is the best thing. So let's get rid of them. There we go. There we go. With our lunge attack. Fantastic. 1080p or more. Yeah, it does run at 1080p 60 frames. I believe there are other resolution options above that as well. Okay. Hit you. Hit you. Get rid of you. Now, I'm not gonna mess this up again, so... Any plans on releasing physical copies? We've heard that a lot. We heard the call of wanting physical copies. There are no plans right now, but it's always something that could potentially happen in the future. Oh, this is a fun section. So we got to time this right. Wasn't a good start, but still made it up. Ooh. Don't ring your bell. There we go. So there we go, another empty bile vessel. That will help us increase the amount of health we can actually consume per life, which is really nice. We're gonna make our way up. Again, we can either go up or left. I'm gonna try and go up first. So let's see what's actually left. There might be a room here. There we go. So as we picked up another bile vessel, you can actually fill it, and we'll have some more health for our second boss, which will be super nice to have. So here's actually the section that we... Ooh, be careful. Let's go here. Let's do this calmly, because it can get a bit overwhelming. Gonna heal up real quick. That still reached me. That's insane. Let's get this execution off. Go under. Get rid of you, because you are the problem. There we go. So as I said, more health vials could really help. Need to time this one a bit, so gotta wait for it to come back, because in order to open up that gate, we need the sound from this little guy. So there we go. We've done it. So let's get rid of these. And there's the first. Release that one. First section of John Doe. Oh, okay. So we're gonna lunge, attack. Power of the lunge can increase with upgrades, so that's super nice. There is a section here, so this needs to be lower. And then this needs to be over a little bit. Need to time it right. Close. Yeah, it needs to be much earlier. There we go, that should do it. There we go. Got the item. So this is a knot of rosary rope. So if we go into the rosary, surprisingly I haven't found another one yet, but we only have 2 slots. Once I go and find there's an NPC that I can give that rosary knot to, and it will also increase the amount of slots I can equip, which is super cool. So we're going to continue on, make our way over and extend upwards. This will lead us back. Make sure not to fall, because that will be our impending doom. So we're going to be here. These fallen platforms do respawn after a certain amount of time, so super nice to have. Wonder if we can get this little child here. We don't have the range attack yet, so let's see if I can reach him. I don't think so. One more try. Unfortunately not, so we'll make our way. Need to heal a little bit. There we go. So we're healing. This will actually help us with the shortcut again. So this is back to let me drop down. This is actually back to the save point. So we'll actually go there. That will respawn every enemy though, including the bell person here. So that's quite quite unfortunate, but let's get rid of her. There we go. How do I activate more health flasks? So as you hopefully saw there, you can pick up health vials, empty health containers, and you can actually go to these sections on the map, pay a small fee, which will increase the more you do it, but that will actually give you access to more health vials, and they really come in handy later on in the game when you need to heal 4 or 5 times in per boss fight. I had a boss fight where I needed to heal a bunch of times. I got so many times, so it's really useful to explore, to find those vials and really try your best to do that. I'm gonna miss this platform, am I? Your fault. Okay, let's make it up. There we go. So let's just check what's on this side again, because I didn't check up this ladder. So this actually brings us back to the other side, which is nice. There is another section up here, which we'll go to. So what I'll do is I'll activate this little thing. Do that. Let's see if I can get this child. I got him. 6 out of 38. We're doing quite well for that. Can't grab that item just yet. Did you send a copy to YouTubers like Cvstodia or Pews? Would love to see them give the game's exposure it deserves. They're big Souls fans. We did reach out to influencers, and they have been covering them. So if you see any influencers covering Blasphemous, it's super awesome to see them do it. So we got the 4th toe made of limestone. So let's get a bit of lore for that. That is a rosary bead. Toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The 4th toe bore the memory of his partner, so not to forget better times. So it reduces the dodging cooldown, which actually is super helpful. So with this off, this is the dodge cooldown. So it's quite slow, but if I turn it on, it increases quite a lot. So always good to have them. So I'm gonna make my way over to the second part of Hondo to get the second part of this bell. So let's just wait for this platform. Almost missed it, which would be super unfortunate, but there we go. Make our way up. Use one thing already. So we actually need to go. Yeah, we need to go down. Down this way. Let's avoid them. Get rid of them. And go down here. So this is the bell. We ring it once. Since we knocked it the first part down, it does stagger a bit. But that just means that we've done the first part, so we are going to do this part 2. We're gonna go down here. And we have a bell friend here. You'll often find the bells in sections where you have places to climb onto. They can be jumped over in one sweep if you time it right. It is possible to actually jump over them straight up, which is super nice. That was close. Their bells will also knock you off the walls. So if you're hanging on while they knock, as you see, they knock you off and cause you to fall. Not very helpful when there's spikes under you. Game's still not in PlayStation Store. It will be available in at 4 p.m. BST. So that's about 2.5 hours from now. Get rid of these bell guys. We have another item here. How much time is approximately needed to beat the game? It can vary. It can really vary depending on your skill level. So it's hard to put an actual time on it, but depending if you want to go 100% or oh, this is gonna hurt me, or such, it can vary quite a lot. So let me, okay, so we got a bouquet of rosary. That's just more lore. These items, these are quest items, so they can be given to NPCs or put in certain places that they need to be. So let's just check where we need to be. We can go up here and make our way over this way, because I didn't go here. So, as you can see, more enemies, quite a bit more enemies. We're gonna get rid of you. Still managed to get hit by that. This is not a good. This is not a good position to be in. Let's get up here, heal again, because it's needed. And wait for this guy to charge at us. Come on. So I'll try and jump over him this time. Come on. There we go. So it is possible to jump over them straight from the ground, but it's super useful to have the I don't think I can get that. I think I need the ranged attack for this guy. Ooh, just about. Is playing with mouse and keyboard versus okay versus controller? Personally, I would recommend a controller. I haven't played on mouse and keyboard, but for a game with quite precision platforming and also combat that needs to be quick and responsive, if you're good with a keyboard, it's probably going to be okay, but I would recommend a controller. That's just my personal opinion. I couldn't imagine playing this game on keyboard and mouse. Oh. That was very close. I almost died there. Again, just almost. Make it. Ooh, we got the item. So, Heart of the Holy Purge. This is a sword heart, so it's going to explain them. So, sword hearts basically modify the properties of mea culpa, so your sword. So this one here, it basically increases the amount of tears, so currency you get from attacking enemies, but it also restricts your usage of bile flasks. So for me, I don't think I'm going to use that just because I like the use of bile flasks. Why can't I unlock the blade skill? If you... Ooh, that was close. And we failed. If you have the blade skill, if it's unlocked in the skill tree, you need to be at a mea culpa statue to actually unlock the ability. You have to be at the statue. If you haven't got the ability unlocked, you need to find a mea culpa statue to actually unlock it. So upgrades are tied to finding mea culpa statues, and they will help you along the way. I'm going to go back to this room and reclaim my guilt. I still didn't get that shortcut. I should have done that. It's weird that I didn't do that, but okay. So we're going to go down. Just avoid that guy. we go. Timing my jumps so I don't actually get staggered by the bells. There we go. So we're gonna head up here. Let's see if I can unlock this shortcut just in case. There it is. What are those cherubim? What do they do? So the little children, the little guys in the glass containers, they're collectibles. So they're basically collecting them all will also pretty much award you with something. I am going to die if I don't go up here. Okay, there we go. Let's heal up. That was a close one. Okay, so let me go and reclaim my guilt. I think it's all the way over here, which is kind of unfortunate, but carefully. There it is. Halfway across. That was a mistake. Gotta go back and get it again. There isn't a guilt statue here, so I can't show you that part, but we do have the shortcut now, at least. There we go. So we'll go down here. I found the statue and pressed the unlock button, but it didn't work. So you have to hold the unlock button to unlock an ability. Also make sure that you have enough Tears of Atonement for it, and you should be able to hopefully unlock it, and I hope you can. I can't find it on the US PlayStation Store. It will be live on PlayStation at 4 p.m. BST. That is 11 p.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific time. So hopefully that helps you. It will be available soon today. Come on, make your sprint. There we go. Managed to get him. Almost back. Getting my guilt. Oh. This person is gonna... Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. So, attempt number 3 at reclaiming my guilt. Fragment. It's in quite an awkward position, but it's possible. And that's really it. Just patience will get you there. Got it. Now we just need to wait for this little platform to come back. And of course, I didn't wait. Oh, I keep forgetting about the falling platforms. Okay, we're going to try one more time. And if not, I will just go straight, continue on. But I would like that further back for the next boss fight, preferably. Okay, let's make our way down. And patience will be something that we need to achieve this. So, let's do this. Gonna completely skip these guys. We don't need to fight them right now. Amazing. Let's do it. Third time's a charm, alright? Third time is a charm. There we go. Three. We go down here. Okay. So we're gonna wait for it to return. And we are going to go now. There we go. So all I have to do is just not mess up. And we should be okay. Make our way over. One more jump. Perfect. So, we've destroyed the 2 bells. It has been done. So we are going to go back to the main bell and see what happens. That is the kicker. What is going to happen? So we're going to hit this. The bell completely collapses. Brings us down with it into Grievance Ascends. So, brand new area. Let's make our way down. We've got these jumping, leaping boys here. Are quite easy, but here's the doors. The doors are, the stone carvings. Easily my most hated enemy in the game, I think. Especially early on. They take quite a while to get rid of. You can just dodge them. Like, I can probably dodge through this guy. There we go. Man, let's just heal up real quick. And make our way down. So this is going to be just a quick introduction to another enemy type. And a little section that just has us fight with them. Let's heal up. Come on. Make your way up. There we go. Perfect. That's opened. We are ready. Got the leap. We can't make our way up there yet. Oh, we can. It just takes a while. Also need a heal again. Okay, let's see what's down for now. Let's see what's down here. So we're gonna try and avoid the mist, because the mist will kill us. I'm not gonna survive this, but I'm gonna try it. Maybe we'll go back for a second. Yeah, let's not go down there because it will kill us. Oh, I know these enemies. I'm gonna die to this one, I think. Let's try parry it. Let's try one more time. But I think if there's a couple of waves of this. We got one. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately. Are you playing on Switch? No, I'm playing on PC right now. I'm using an Xbox One controller. But the game is available on Switch. Perfect. Ooh. Let's drop down. Heal up. Again, drop down. Alright, we gotta get rid of this section again. Alright. Good to go. Alright, Our fervor's down. So what is up real quick? There we go. We got a guilt statue. So I can actually show you it. I'm gonna do it anyway. But if you don't want to go and get your guilt, you can exchange some Tears of Atonement for some to get rid of your guilt. You won't get back your fervor, but it will remove the guilt fragment from the map. If it's in an area that you're just too tired of doing, or in an area you can't seem to access for some reason. Let's make our way through here. Obviously I'm getting poisoned by that mist, which really isn't great. Do want to see what that item is down there though. Maybe we'll check it out. So let me heal up. Let's get rid of this guy. And there you go. There's a little trick there. Didn't want to go there. I think we might just survive it. We did survive it, but this is going to kill us. Again, in a very tricky situation here. And the guy jumping on us makes us unfortunately die. So let's not go into that mist. There is an item we can get there if we need it, but it's always potentially even better to maybe wait until you have kind of defenses against mist to grab that item, especially since it's on the other side. So we're gonna just make our way back over here. And yeah, I think this is probably all the time we have left for today. We did manage to show off a couple of areas of the map. So if I just open that up real quick, we got to see Hondo, got to see some of the desecrated cistern, a bit of Grievance Ascend. But yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw, the game is out now on Steam. PS4 will be later today, Xbox and Switch. And yeah, make sure to pick it up if you did like what you see. And thanks so much for watching. Feel free to follow Blasphemous on Twitter at Blasphemous Game, and also follow Team 17 on all our socials. You can join our Discord, all that good stuff. So it was great hanging out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.
Peggy 16.